Jay Linesider here. Today I want to talk to you about proper snook handling techniques. A lot of people don't know that you're not supposed to hang your snook with the boga grip and try to weigh it. That's a no-no. And the reason that's a no-no is because it stretches the ligaments in the jaw of the fish, and it may swim off fine, but it's going to have problems later feeding because its jaw is the main thing that it uses to capture its prey. It doesn't have teeth, so it needs to crush its baits and its food with its jaw. And if you compromise that, the fish could starve and eventually die, weeks, maybe months later. So do not hang your snook and try to weigh it. There are devices you can get, such as cradles, that I think the West Palm Beach Fishing Club sells, and you can make your own cradle, but you put the fish in the cradle and you lay it on its side, and then you weigh the device that you have it in, and you subtract that from the fish's weight, obviously. So do not use this as a device to weigh a snook. Some fish can be hung by the jaw, but snook are not one of them. There's other devices too. Same thing. Do not hang the snook by the jaw. Now you can use these devices to hold the fish, to try to subdue the fish, to try to get the hook out along with the pliers. You can use these devices to help revive the fish if you don't want to put your hands in the water at night, and if there's sharks in the area, you may use these devices to kind of help keep your hands away from any predators that might try to eat your fish while you're trying to revive it. It's probably not likely to happen, but it's been known to happen. So use one of these if you think there might be sharks in the area. Also, do not let your fish go in the mouth of a dolphin or a shark or a Goliath grouper. Try to take and release your fish into an area nearby structure, such as a bridge, piling, a dock, or mangroves, or a jetty. They can swim down to the jetty and stay away from the predators there. So keep those things in mind. Do not lay the fish down on cement and let it flop around and lose all its scales. That's not good for it. That can cause an infection, could cause problems later with the fish. It could also die months later. So what you do want to do is you want to have your hands on the mouth and tail and or belly, support the weight of the fish. Do not hang it like this. One other thing is have all your devices that you're going to need to take the hook out, like your pliers. Have them handy. Don't have them in the truck. Don't have them in the tackle box. Have them out on the seat of your boat, somewhere where you can grab them quickly to pull out that hook, to minimize the amount of time the fish is out of the water. Also, have your phone or whatever you're going to use to take a picture available, so you're not scrambling for that. Don't leave the phone in the truck and run back to the truck and get the phone. Have your camera available to minimize the time out of the water. Remember, these fish just fought a valiant fight for their lives, and it's just like you running a marathon. The fish is out of oxygen, needs to breathe, and at the time it needs to breathe the most, you're pulling it out of the water, and it can't breathe out of the water, obviously. So try to get it back in less than a minute, maybe a little more, but do your best. Try to minimize that time, and then revive them. Make sure the tail is kicking and the fish is ready to go before you let it go. And if you happen to let it go and it floats belly up, revive it some more. Try again. Give it some more time. Just don't give up. You don't want to see these big breeder snook floating away, just crab bait or shark bait. It took a long time and a 1 in a million chance for that snook to get to that size, maybe even more than 1 in a million. So you want to take good care of it. You want to catch it again, and you want your kids and your grandkids to have a better snook population. So do the best you can. Take care of the fish that we have, because we all love to catch them and we all love snook fishing. So tight lines, Jay Linesider.